Do 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 do. The Chinese Cat Cafe from Crystal Valley, Naya Alara. Yeah, you know who it is. I don't have to say anymore. Coming to you on a very special evening. A evening? A evening? Quasali a evening? Yeah, a evening means in Meownese, quality evening. From Foundations of Resurrection of Faith in Magic. Why faith, Dave? Well, because you know what? We're going back to core sets. No, they're not core sets. They are foundations. Okay. What about foundations? Well, foundations are things you put under buildings that you build upon. Yes, we know that. But what about foundations makes it different when you're rolling dice on life? I don't know. What doesn't make it different? I don't know. How about we just go back to the same stuff we were doing before with Jumpstart? Okay, well, we did that, but what about the foundations of play boosters? Yep, okay, so we got that. And then, of course, the big bad mamma jam of all times, the collector boosters. Lots of new products. And, of course, the pre-release, which I'm not going to throw one of those out because this is what this is about. The pre-releases are all about the 5 F's of flights. Fun. Friends. Felines. Fun. And family. It's the 5 F's of flights. Where? Well, if you don't know, it's this 6F. This fucking place. Oh, I swore. Well, this is no longer PG-13? I think you get one F-bomb in PG-13. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's make this NC-17 and say, like Cartman said,
fuck, fuckity fuck. I don't understand what's wrong in this song. I can say the word all day long.
Yes. We're all about the F's of foundations at flights. And going back to our foundations of what we are as the still continuing single longest running www.magicthegathering.net www.flights2.com. Wait, actually that's not right. The first one was. The second one was wrong because, well, it's written right there. MagicTheGathering.net. We're also Flights2GameStore at gmail.com. It's www.flights2GameStore.com. Yep. Yeah. That's how foundation we are. MagicTheGathering.net. For those who don't know, .net is like .com, but back in the day, there was no .coms. It was .net. Back when it was like Conjure Magazine. And it was like The Duelist. And it was like, oh, shall I go deep into the recesses and pull out that jammy, which you can't see because it's shiny, but this is a comic book where there's an actual pack of magic in there of Fallen Empires. And dare I go so far back into the recesses, dare I look on this shelf of doom to find not one, not two, but maybe a Hero Illustrated. Remember that shit? Do you remember that shit? Alright, ready? Better what? How about this? Inquest magazine. You remember that one? Do you remember Inquest? Well, how about this jammy here? Hang on. Let's go way back. How about Scry? Scry. Do you remember Scry? Back in the day when Jihad was a thing? Back when the Reaper miniatures were all the rage? Bro, when's the last time you seen the dude holding the freaking orb like that on anybody's table? You just don't. You just don't. This is so far back. This is Scry 4002. For those who don't know, That's number 2 right there. Okay? This is the second issue of any magazine that ever came out that talked about anything trading card related. Insane. I know, right? This is Foundations. This is going all the way back to ABU Games in Ohio. And, not gonna lie, they had the original MagicTheGathering.net Jihad, which we actually play in our store now. It's called Vampire the Eternal Struggle. We actually play this in our store also. But there was magazine articles in here and that, and oh, actually, hold on a second. Yeah, that's right. So this is how far back we're going. This was signed by Richard Kane Ferguson himself in '95 at Flights of Fantasy in Colony, which was in Albany at the time. Just so you know, that's how awesome it was that we had Richard Kane Ferguson as a very young man at Flights, signing things like Conjure magazines, Foundations, Play Boosters, Beginner boxes. Now in here is 2 instant play decks, 2 learn to play guides, 2 play mats, 8 jumpstart decks, and 2 spin downs. Okay. These are available. These are one and done print production. So anybody who doesn't have these, you should probably pick them up. Even if you know how to play Magic, pick them up. Same with, well, this thing, the starter collection. These are one and done. These are going to go so hard and fast. And let me tell you, you're getting 350 plus cards. You're getting 3 packs. Plus you're getting a storage box. And the heck is that? Oh, yeah. Let me zoom in on that real quick. There's a click wheel. That alone is $30, folks. 30 frickin' bucks for that stupid click wheel. But you can build decks out of this. And this is heavy. This has actually... It weighs more than the frickin' Play Booster box. That, my friends, right there, the starter collection, that's going to be worth something. Why? Because it's going to sell it so frickin' quick. Because it's limited run. Same thing with these. Once these bundles are gone, they're gone. They just don't exist anymore. And the Jumpstart boosters, 1 anime-inspired card in every pack. There's more than 51 cards that are inspired by anime. So, here we go again with the Foundations, going back to the roots of what Magic is. We did Magic 30. Magic 30 was not Foundations. Magic 30 was a throwback for a cash grab. And I hate to say it, we all rejected it. Why did we reject it? Well, because of the price point and it was done wrong. If they came back out with an original set of all the Magic cards, like this, with a 30th anniversary. So if you come back with the International Edition or the Collector's Edition box of all the original Alpha, Beta, Unlimited cards in one box set, and you said it was Foundations, and you sold a complete set, so you can get a Lotus and Power 9 and everything else, not 4 fucking packs of garbage. Fuck that shit. That was garbage. That was a cash grab. And we rejected it as a community. We said, screw this, we're not doing it. But if they'd come out with a Foundation set of the whole thing, again, with that back on it that said the anniversary on it, for $1,000, take my money. Take my money. I would have bought that all day long. Here, that's $2,000 right there, all right? Take my money, because that's how I feel about what it would have been if you actually said Foundations and what we love about Magic is going back to the old school feel of Magic. Instead, now we're going forward with Universes Beyond. And I don't really know if Universes Beyond is the way to go. Why? Well, because Universes Beyond is IPs that are owned by everybody else. Not Magic. It's just not Magic. We're talking now about Marvel and SpongeBob, and oh, I love that sound. We're talking about things that really are not the realms of magic. But if you're into realms, there's this jammy here. You feel an old school touch of magic? I do. That's an Anzen Maddox right there. That's an Anzen frickin' Maddox artwork playmat. 27 of 50, limited edition, old school style. You can't get that no more. You can get sorcery. You can get Anzen Maddox artwork and sorcery. What you now get in Foundations, which really is not Back to the Future. It's Back to the... Well, it is Back to the Future. Just there's no time machine. Marty! Marty! There's no Marty. We have... Let's get into it. A box, okay? Look at this. This is just opening this now. There used to be a smaller box in here, you know? One of these things that we could put all of our stuff in that we liked. Or sort it out, and well, now it's just a big empty space. Still have the insert with some tokens and things on it, and what's his name again? Food token, squee. Loot. Anybody who plays Borderlands, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't play Tiny Tina's and you don't know about loot, you don't know about it. We still have the Hostess Twinkies, cupcakes, snack cake paper wrappers now, which are supposed to reduce the trash production, or whatever. So we have basic lands that are in the set. We've seen all these before, except, oh wait, not these. They got the Ajani, we got the Giada with the Nuka Penna, Crazy Dave from Flights 2 Club. If you ever seen our little video that we did, or a little thing, our little vignette, maybe you should check it out. It's one of our oldest posts on our YouTube channel. It's pretty awesome. Shout outs to Cameron for the videography on that one. Island, and then the beautiful another island, and the Schwamp with Lily, and the Schwamp, and the mountain, and the Schmountain with the horse racy guy, and the forest with the chick with the stuff, and the peoples, and the popular format thing. Yeah, okay, so all the same old standard jank in there. The other one, these should have foils. Foundations, though. Ooh, let's go. Phyrexian Arena promo card. The foiling on these is really nice. They're not pringled. They're actually flat. Maybe it's just not winter yet. Maybe they're not. I don't know, whatever. But you do get the foils. You get one of each also. So you get 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Basics. And you get the Phyrexia Arena with the Hostess Pie Cake Wrapper. Cheers to all those who tiki cat themselves on occasion. Doctor said I didn't drink more water. I said I do, but it's currently surrounded by whiskey and ginger ale. So in the bundle, we do still have packs, and we have a die with a little symbol on there, which is a star, but it's kind of different. It's swirly, like a thing. Not really sure how that's the same symbol that's on here, is it? Because it kind of looks like a star. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. Alright, so I guess it is kind of the same, but... So you got a box, and you have a lid, and it's got tiny bones getting extricated and yeeted by something on both sides, so clearly unoriginal for Wizards doing anything or just the same image on both sides now. Lazy. Come on, Wizards, you can do better. The die actually kind of has this, like, pearlescent multi-sparkle to it, which you probably can't see. Maybe you can see. So it's kind of nifty. I'm sure they're going to repeat this for their space set coming up at some point for their dice production. But in here you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 play boosters now. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what's in them. Again, these are available in our shop. Flights 2, Game Store. 381 Sand Creek Road, Albany, New York. I have not seen any of these yet. I'm going to go through these. Luminous Rebuke. The Gorehorn Raider. Hungry Ghoul. These are all, a lot of these are new artworks. Some of these are reprints. Giant Growth. The Rude Wizard. Dazzling Angel. Soul Shackle Zombie. Cephalid Ink Mage. A Braid, nice reprint. Stroke of Midnight. Horn Beetle. Coma! Look at that. New artwork on the Coma. And Think Twice. Every single one of these packs will have a foil, and we actually have a bonus of a foil swamp in there. Okay, not bad for a first pack. Do I like it? I don't know. What I've seen so far from this set is it's a really nice reprint and new set. This is different than every other standard set because it's going to be here for 1, 2, 3. That's standard rotation. 5 years. So, just like the Mox and the Emerald and the Big Cock Ring, you're going to get 2 extra fingers worth of up the pooper if you don't get in on this. The only thing that will be reprinted over and over and over is this Jemmy right here. Play boosters. So, we're just going to yeet that over there, and I'm not even going to bother opening it. Even though these are play boosters, I want to see what the ratio is and if there's any more valuable cards or packs that are different in the bundle. Because I feel that when it's a short production unit, you get a higher pull rates. Maybe, maybe not so much. If you guys have watched some of the previous videos, you know we get some pretty awful shit sometimes. But maybe we're going to hit pay dirt. Lightshell Duo, Paladin, the Spitfire, Icewind, Micromancer, the Reassembling Skeletons, that's back again, the Stormkin Blood Thief, Elandra, Saint of the Dusk, Asgard Cavalry, Plains, and a Rabbit, and a Soldier. Okay. Pre-release this weekend coming up. It's a very special guest. Very, very special guest coming in. A raccoon. A elf warrior. You don't want to miss it. 45 doll hairs for a pre-release. 40 if you're VIP. If you're not part of our VIPness Giggity program, you can join it. Come in, find out how. There's lots of benefits other than just being the fact that say, oh, it's limited to 45 seats to play. And if you're the 46 player and you're not VIP, and somebody who's VIP wants to know who's number 47, guess what? You're not VIP. You ain't paying, you ain't staying, you got to go. You don't sleep here, you don't work here, you don't sleep with someone who works here, you got to go. So that being said, guess what? You got to go. Yes. So, Healer Hawk, Sure Strike, Take Your Own Death. Take your own death. That's right, because you can't stay, you can't play if you're not VIP. Fleeting Distraction. Bite Down. Membership has privileges. Look at that. Move on your own. Asia's Turtle. The Prideful Parent Cat card. Let's go. Tiki. For the first cat card. Claws out. Second cat card in a row. Tiki in a row. Grappling Kraken. My ass. The Ravenous Amulet. The Abyssal Harvester. Very nice Demon Warlock. And the Infestation Sage. Scored Barons. We have a policy on a Friday night when's a premium night. When we run our premium nights, if you're not premium, aka VIP, and you want to play and you paid, guess what? You can upgrade and you can stay, or you gotta go, because if a premium person walks in and wants to play and they're a VIP, sorry, FIFO. Last in, first out. First in, last out. Y'all got to go. So it'll be standing room only on our Friday night. We're doing a raffle. We are doing our usual shenanigans. Ooh, Chandra Flame Shaper. Let's go. And an affectionate and Derek. And if you don't know, there's cats in there. So, oh, and a Johnny Double Tiki. Woo woo! If you don't know because why I'm doing a tiki, it's because I have a cat collection. That's right, I have a cat collection. This is got cats. This is every freaking cat card known to Magic. White, blue, black, red, green, magenta, yellow, blurple, multicolor, you name it. If they make it, it's in my collection. Oh, this is funky. That one's like got a thing to it. So I have a cat collection. And that's one of the F's of flights, is the felines. So we have the cat collection. And we have felines. And we have people who love cats. Zimone, sculptor, there's a nice mythic. And a sanguine symphoner. That's new. Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Sweet, I need that for my life gain deck. I needed that. All right. Cool. I'm ranting here. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I'm sorry. I'm like ADHD squirrels at a rave here now because I don't know what to do with myself in this set because I am super stoked. This is Foundations. It's back to the middle and around again. 100% of what Magic does. It is all Magic. These are old cards. These are new cards. Infestation Sage. These are cards that have, like this. Alternate art. Fiend Artisan. Very nice. Claws Out. Cat card, which you're seeing. The Kraken in my ass. The Amulet. The Balmor. Sear Slicers. Another Vessel. Very nice. And a Swamp. I don't know what to say. I have not been excited to complete a set, like collecting one of each card for a master set, since Streets of New Capenna and the double feature set, which I thought was really cool, but they kind of like botched. But still, the black and white treatment was really nice. The silver screen cards are super rare, and not a lot of people bought into it. I don't know how much product is out there, but it's not much because it's scarce, and I have a whole complete set of it. I'm going to do a complete set of this. I feel this is, again, it's Foundations, and I feel that with all the new stuff coming out, this is kind of the next 5 years of Magic for them saying, this is the core of Magic, so you actually get a feel for what Magic is, but we're going to branch out into things like SpongeBob and Marvel and G.I. Joe and Games of Thrones and all sorts of just crazy nonsense. Maybe even Star Wars. We're doing a space set. Are we going to see Star Trek and Star Wars in Magic? Oh, fuck, I hope not. Please, I hope not. But until then, we have Elementals, Adepts, Rebukes, Raiders, the Ghoul, another Giant Growth, a Wizard, the Siphoner, the Siphoner. Yep, there's the foil over there. Armasaur Guide. Dinosaur. Okay, I think that's the first dinosaur I've seen in this set. I have not seen this card yet spoiled. That looks pretty cool. Raiders, the Blood Thief. Their offer you can't refuse with the one guy that's actually banned in my store. He's forever banned. Xander is forever banned ever in my store. He has a commander. You can have him in your deck, but you can't play him as a commander. Itali, Primal Storm, and Burst Lightning. Why is he banned? Well, you're gonna have to go back and check our Facebook and our YouTube and see why Crazy Dave has a vendetta against that boy. What we got? 2 packs left? Yeah, 2 packs left. Friday night, 7 o'clock. Be there for a very special guest. You're not going to want to miss this. It's moments in your Magic career and as a flighter or a frequent flighter or even just a casual fighter, or as a person who hasn't been in the shop in years. 31 years worth. You need to stop in. You need to be there for it. It's going to be epic. Goblin Borders. Baked into a pie, back again. Broken wings. So take these broken wings so I can learn to fly again. Blah, 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 blah. Uncharted Voyage. Spitfire. Icewind. Perforating Artist. Frenzied Goblin. Shriek Mass. Kellen. Why'd you eat the ketchup on the table? Because I wanted to. Sylvan Scrying with the alternate art with the raccoon on it. Meteor Golem. Okay, so personal favorite card. This thing has done work. It has eliminated some major threats in some games I've played, and a full art card. So yes, they still have the art series. A lot less common. So I'm going to say it here. You're going to hear it first. Officially from me, I feel the art series cards moving forward, completing a set of these are going to be very difficult. There is 54 of these cards. They are not in every single pack like they did with Modern Horizons and some other ones on the set boosters. These are vastly different, and a chase card now. Does anybody care? Probably not. However, I feel moving forward, potentially these, and especially the gold signed or lettered or numbered, whatever they do with them from the artist, are going to be particularly collectible down the line because everybody's kind of like pitched them. Nobody's giving a shit about it. Just throwing it out there. Mark my words. It might be thing. It might be just bamboozle. I don't know. Sower of Chaos, Burglar Rat, Apothecary Stomper, Big Fin Bouncer, Aegis Turtle, Quick Draw Katana, which in the foil actually looks amazing with that blade light up, Nightfire Nighthawk, Claws Out, Shriek Mass, the Goblin, Preposterous Proportions. This card is busted. This is going to be around for the next 5 years. I guarantee this is going to be a $5 card. Yes, it's 7 mana. It's a sorcery, but creatures you can get +10/+10. Creatures, plural. You control get +10/+10 and gain vigilance at the end of turn. Get wrecked. And another Infernal Vessel and a Plains. Well, not a bad bundle. I think it ROI'd itself. They're $63 retail. This one maybe not so much. Yeah, I'm all out of packs. But I couldn't resist earlier, and I did open a collector booster. I did. They're super expensive, and I'm really super happy because for the cat collection, we pulled the cat card with the cat in the back, the extravagant replication, the foil Healthful Hunter, and a full art of Johnny Pridemate. Super happy about that. And whammo whammo jammo jammo, we pulled the 9 Lives Familiar with, I don't know if you can see it in here as I keep moving it around, it has the meats. That's right. It has all the symbols on there. It has a textured card. I was super stoked. I was like, you know what? I'm going to open one pack. Just to open one, because I had to scan it and put it in the POS system. I was like, you know what? I'm feeling the mojo. There it is. The one card I wanted in honor of my buddy Bob. The 9 Lives Familiar. And there it was. So, ladies and gentlemen, the magic is the magic. Moving forward for 5 years, I don't know hell and high water what's going to happen. If it's going to be crazy with, like, they're saying 7 out of 10 sets are quote-unquote Universes Beyond. It's all cash grab. It's all tying in. It's trying to find as many people as possible to buy into Magic. Is our old stuff going to go to the moon? Like, I'm not talking about, like, Arabian Nights. Like, when people start digging into the nostalgia of it. and doing global collections of stuff, or just is it going to be fading into infinity of nothingness? Because nobody gives a shit about the old stuff anymore. Because all the new stuff, the power ramp, is worth way more. Are things like these silly binders, sheets and pages, and our DCI cards, and other game stores and promo codes for online going to be a thing of the past? Is it all going to be about nonsense? I really don't know. But if you know, comment below and come see us here at Flights 2, 381 Sand Creek Road, Albany, New York. We're doing a take-home pre-release on Saturday also. $35. You just come in, punch the code in, get a pre-release, and go wherever you want to go. If you want to sit in a store and play, cool. It's not official. But Sunday, we have another one. $30, I think, off the top of my head. It's our cheap day. Yeah, $30, 1 o'clock. Come in, sit down, play some Magic, open some packs. As always, we give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs, as always, in the pre-release. And then we do what? Prize support. Everybody gets one. So you're going to get at least one extra of these right off the rip to play with in your deck. Why? Because we feel that it makes your chances at winning or playing much better by having those extra 12 cards or 13 cards or what the hell's in here even now. Doesn't even matter. You're going to get extra cards to play with right off the rip as your prize support. Everybody wins. Everybody goes home with something. Raffles, food, BYOB 420 friendly, whatever goes on happens. All ages are friendly. Just be responsible and not a chode. No tryhards, no nonsense. Just lots of tomfoolery. And as always, as your host, peace!